But no, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm glad we're back. But you know who isn't glad?
Oh,
TikTokers, because it's getting banned in the US.
is it actually?
So far, I think it is. Like at the current rate, it is, and I think it's like 10 days away from getting banned.
Fuck off. Are you serious?
I swear to
What? I don't know why okay, wait, I do know some of the reasons.
Yeah.
Something to do with China.
Data collection.
Oh, look, who really cares? Like, just don't go on TikTok then.
Out of touch senates. Yeah, I don't know. I think that at the current rate it is gonna be banned in like 10 or so days, like because it's under the Biden administration. But Trump has now been like begging and pleading, being like, guys, put a pause on this. Let me get back in the office and we'll work something out.
Ooh, hate to say it.
Yeah.
Go Trump.
MAGA.
No, don't. But still.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a little scary. I don't feel like it's not been talked about as much as I feel like it is meant to be talked about.
Do you know what's funny? I feel like when these big things happen, it doesn't get talked about beforehand. It just kind of happens, and then people freak out, and they're like, But like obviously, like there's been some false alarms where people are like, oh my gosh, this is happening. What are we going to do? I think there was like a statistic where there was like 200 million jobs would be at stake. Something stupid,
crazy.
Because like a lot of people's businesses and livelihoods rely on TikTok, which is nuts, right? Yeah. And I know a lot of people were saying like, you know, people have died because of TikTok, and it's like, and I hate to be that person, but
people die because of
people die every day for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like if it's not going to be TikTok, it's going to be something else.
Yeah.
Like it sounds bad. There's always just going to be another platform that's going to overtake it, and it's going to do the same thing.
Yeah. And plus, like, I don't know if you remember, but they brought the CEO in for like a deposition like a while ago.
Yes.
Where, like, they started like fucking interrogating.
That was quite funny.
The show guy, and it's not like, okay, I feel like there's worse social media apps out there. Is that crazy?
I agree. Were you on Tumblr back in the day?
A little bit, yeah.
That was nuts. There was porn on that shit.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious?
I feel like even Facebook isn't like any better.
Terrible.
That's what I'm saying.
Facebook's awful.
I don't know. So I think that with TikTok being potentially banned in the States, the people in ByteDance, which is the holding company for TikTok, are now like scrambling. They're like, oh my god, let's find something. In comes Lemon8, the app that will solve everything in life.
I feel like Lemon8, like I've tried to do my research on it.
Yeah.
The only thing is that what we've both realized is we can't actually download it ourselves in our country. And I don't know why. Maybe they're just testing it out in a few countries to see how it performs. But I tried to download it a few months ago, and I tried again, I think it was like last week or the week before, and it still wouldn't let me download it. I was like, damn it. Or I couldn't even find it because it's just so...
It's not on the App Store.
It's not on the App Store for us.
No.
So you can't do a lot of research apart from like, all I know is like it's between Pinterest and TikTok. Like there's a weird in between there.
Yeah, I looked it up just before we came in here, and it's not available in New Zealand. And I think the only way to go around it is you have to change your region of your like Apple account to the United States and then download it.
Classic.
But yeah, it's not. I thought it was much smaller than it is. It's got almost 1 million daily users just in the United States alone.
No, because I've watched so many TikToks.
Yeah.
Right? This is weird, right? I've seen so many TikToks on how to navigate. Lemon8.
Yeah.
And that's how I've done my research really. Because I've gone like, oh, okay, that's how you look at it.
Yeah. And now like ByteDance, or like the company that holds TikTok, they're like encouraging like creators and users to like make Lemon8 accounts by like holding their usernames now and stuff.
Oh.
And they're like encouraging cross-posting because it's literally just like a click of a button.
Yeah.
So like they're doing everything.
It's like a meta thing.
Yeah. They're doing everything to make like the transition easy into Lemon8, which is really interesting. But yeah, I had to look at the feed. The feed is weird. I'm not like, it is like a bit of a Pinterest meets Instagram.
It's weird,
with a tiny bit of TikTok in there.
Which I'm like, I don't know how to feel. Like I love it and I don't.
Yeah.
You know, because like I think TikTok can do everything.
Yeah.
And maybe it just favors a few different formats than, you know, video, of course.
Yeah.
Than other ones. But yeah, Lemon8, I had to look at it and I was like, it sounds bad. And I don't want to like discourage Lemon8's
progress.
But it's given girly.
A little bit.
right?
A little bit.
I think when I think of Pinterest, I think girls.
Yeah.
Like, do you use Pinterest?
No.
Point proven.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. I will be so real. It was a little off-putting.
Yeah.
I saw the feed, the like UI, and I was like, I don't know if I use this.
maybe more women are using it at the moment.
Yeah.
But at this point in time, I kind of looked at it and I went, this is something I would really enjoy.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's another audience out there that would also really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like something that you're like passionate about, or niche, or memes, things like
Yeah.
that. Like, how would they implement that kind of, I don't know, like genre?
Yeah. I think, it's really like, I'll just go back to the feed thing one more time, but like it's kind of uncanny because it goes like, there's like an Instagram type carousel, and then the next one is like a long reel type or like TikTok type video.
Yeah.
And then it's just like a one single static post. It's a little, I don't know, like it feels like it's in beta mode almost.
Right. Okay.
And I don't know if you should mix everything from these different apps into one. I think you should do one thing and be really good at it, which is like what made TikTok.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. I do like the idea of having everything to one place and making me not use the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm still going to use the other stuff, then just do one thing and be good at it. My question is that, like, what makes this different? What makes the United States be like, oh, Lemon8 is not TikTok, so we can have this? It's by the same company. They still have the same data on the same people. So I'm just like confused as to like, how is this the solution?
I just want to say, and I don't want to be rude to Americans or their government, but
They couldn't tell the difference.
I don't think they're all there, if I'm honest. Right? Like, come on. Like, this sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Have you seen them interview people?
Yeah.
Just any of them interview people. It's like, sorry? It's
Yeah.
like that whole Mark Zuckerberg thing about the data.
Yeah.
And like, so does yours listen to this? And he's like, no. I'm telling you about 500 times. They're like, yeah, but I'm asking you again.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Stop. It's just terrible.
Yeah, I wonder if that's how simple it is. They like this. The whole Senate House goes like, "Oh, there's this new app called Lemon8. Okay, I guess it's not TikTok."
Right.
Approved. Like, I don't know.
To be honest, I'm sure there's a lot of very intelligent people that have,
for sure. No.
you know, they've got a lot of specialists out there.
Yeah.
Within them. I don't know if they've researched it or what, but like, it just seems a bit. Maybe I don't know. I don't know law. I don't know government.
Because I'm pretty sure their biggest like point of contention was the data collection, not the like actual algorithm of TikTok.
Oh,
So if anything, you should just keep the same TikTok, like literally take TikTok, put it, and just title it Lemon8, and I'm sure you'll get away with it.
just doesn't make sense. Make it make sense, bro.
But I'm gonna try and get on it. I think you can like make an account on desktop, which is fun. I'm gonna try and nab every celebrity username so I can sell it for millions of dollars later on when everybody's on it.
Perfect.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna try to hop on it. I'll see. It looks interesting, and I feel like the user base will only like double or like quadruple in the next like 10 days or so. So
I agree.
If TikTok does actually get banned in the United States, scary.
Not for us though.
Yeah.
I mean, it is for us, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
Still.